welcome to this Outside the Ropes Hell in the Cell special. I'm your host, as always, Matthew Moore. And guess what? I know I announced on Wednesday's podcast that he had resigned and he'd only pop in every so often because he couldn't do it because of his work schedule. But we're about to hit the record button today. And guess who turned up? Tony, what about you?
Not too bad. Oh, it's weird being in here again.
I know we said on Wednesday's podcast, the anniversary show, that you couldn't get in now, obviously, because your work's drowning you, should we say?
Yeah, it's pretty hectic, but yeah, I'll always be here once in a while.
Well, that's the agreement with how you and I were going to pop in every so often. I know a lot of people were actually saying on Twitter that we're sorry to see you go, but anything you want to say to those people?
I'm a bit like Brock Lesnar. I'll appear every once in a while. I'm a part-timer.
You're not getting paid millions for it. But we're back tonight for Hell in the Cell. Thank you so much for tuning in to us here on Facebook, on YouTube, also on iTunes or Speaker or whatever it is you're listening to us on for tonight's show. If you're listening to us tomorrow, well then guess what? The pay-per-view's over. Hope you enjoy it tonight. It's available on pay-per-view and the WWE Network. We're going to go through the matches tonight and read out some of your predictions as well. I have my mobile phone sitting in front of me here. I have all your tweets and emails and shout-outs to give, so I'm going to give it hopefully in the next few minutes. Now, before we go any further, I just want to give a wee shout out to our friends and partners of the show, Wrestling's Past. You've all heard of Wrestling's Past before. There are good friends and partners of this podcast. Check out their website, wrestlingspast.blogspot.co.uk and at Wrestling's Past on Twitter. If you're historians of wrestling or new to wrestling, check them out. They're awesome. They're great. Hell, your history of wrestling. Wrestling's Past is the location. Also, we're supposed to have a guest on tonight's show by the name of Ashley Robbins. We recorded an interview with him just before we went on the air tonight. I done an interview with Ashley. And Ashley, I know you're going to kick my ass when you hear me saying this, but our audio equipment here at Outside the Ropes decided to play us a little funny game and decided to only record me, not you. We had him on the Skype wall. We interviewed him. I apologize so much. Well, I can't apologize anymore, Tony. I mean, the equipment just decided to play funny buggers.
I think you just decided to listen to yourself. You know, you love listening to yourself, so
I do apologise. Ashley, I'm really, really sorry. We had Ashley on the show before. He gave us his predictions for tonight. I am going to seriously go to our boss first thing in the morning and ask for a new recording device because this is just taking the absolute mick. We had this guy on the line for about 10 minutes. Maybe we were sitting talking away to him. I can't apologise enough for what happened. Ashley, I'm truly, really sorry. We'll get you back on as soon as we can. You will see probably on our Facebook that I've put a personal public apology by video. So Ashley, I do apologise for that. We'll get you back on the show as soon as possible. But we've got you, Tony, anyway. So at least we've got somebody. At least your mic's working.
Yeah, surprisingly, I missed all this here. Equipment breaking, producers
leaving.
Yeah.
Hosts leaving.
Yeah, it's great. I missed this.
Hell in the Cell tonight. You looking forward to it?
Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be, from start to finish, it's going to be a great show. I'm looking really forward to it.
I want to give a wee shout out. I did promise today, once that I heard this person saying they were super excited, I want to give a shout out to two people. I want to give a shout out to two listeners of this podcast. They're actually a couple. I want to give a shout out to Winky and Vicky, who said Vicky mostly said on Facebook today when we put the post out that she was super excited for tonight's show. Now, don't mind she's being sarcastic or not, because I know our partner Winky gives her a lot of hassle about watching WWE, but especially when they got the WWE Network. But she left a comment today on Facebook saying she was super excited. Excited much, sorry, it actually says. So shout out to Vicky. I know Winky's actually in Manchester at the minute. He was at the Manchester United versus Manchester City game today. I've seen some of his photographs on Facebook. So big shout out to those two who are regular listeners of Outside the Ropes. Also want to give a shout out to Maddie Bell on Facebook as well. Thanks for your message today. Marty Bell, I apologise. He's hoping for Finn Balor to enter John Cena's US Open Challenge and for Taker and Seth Rollins to win. So that's his prediction for tonight. I've got some more guys I want to go through shortly on Twitter and email as well in the next few minutes. So Tony, tonight is going to be awesome. Hopefully it's going to be the card delivers. I've got the card here in front of me. We're going to go through it. The pre-show. Why are these 6 men on the pre-show? I'll never know. 6-man tag. Ziggler, Cesaro and Neville versus Rusev, Sheamus and Barrett.
We should all go to NXT. They would get better matches and more time on shows and stuff.
Mr. Money in the Bank on the pre-show?
I know, that's unless he's going to cash in Money in the Bank.
Very true. Who you going for?
I think Sheamus, Barrett, and Rusev might
Oh dear.
come out on top on that one.
No, I'm going to go for the other team. So there you go.
Nah.
I do.
Rusev.
Okay.
He's awesome.
On to the main card for tonight. Let's start. Divas title. Now, we haven't spoken to you for a while about the Divas. Now, come on. The Divas is awesome at the minute. Come on. You got to give them credit. Since this whole Divas Revolution started, the matches have got a lot better, especially TakeOver in Brooklyn was amazing. The match, and both, not even just Brooklyn, the one at the last special they had, Respect, where they had Bailey and Sasha Banks. Those matches were awesome. So, the Divas division at the minute compared to what it was like, say, a year ago.
Oh, it was horrible a year ago. It was really terrible. But now that, they've brought up the likes of Becky Lynch and, Sasha Banks and Charlotte, it's just made the Divas division just unbelievable. And they deserve to be in the main event, them type of women.
And Bailey's even awesome down in NXT too.
Oh, yeah. That shouldn't be all that long before she's up in the main roster. But then again, it's sad to see them leave at NXT. To sort of,
They don't want to leave.
I know but it's good in the way that they are because they're like, I'm sick of looking at the Bellas and Alicia Fox and so it's good to see that they're bringing wrestlers up that can actually wrestle and perform a good match.
Tonight's match, Charlotte, Nikki Bella. You going for Charlotte?
Oh yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. A lot of people are really, really happy with the Divas division at the moment. Intercontinental title tonight, Owens and Ryback. Owens is not going to lose tonight, is he?
no, Owens will win without a doubt. Owens definitely.
He has to win because the boys in the back, the writing team, Triple H, and all think very highly of him and see him as a future big star. I don't think he's going to lose tonight, to be honest with you. John Cena's Open US Challenge. Now, I don't think I told you this, but the internet has went mad today that Daniel Bryan is in the area tonight, and could he be the one to accept the Open Challenge? We've had people send us emails and stuff today saying that they want the likes of Sami Zayn. Ashley, who was on the telephone with us on Skype, apologise once again as I hold my head in shame. He said that he wanted Sami Zayn to turn up tonight. We've also heard all different rumours, and do you want to know who my prediction could be? Who debuted on SmackDown this week? Tyler Breeze.
Oh well, yeah,
Mr. What's it we call him? Prince Pretty?
yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I think he, for him to debut and beat Cena,
He debuted in SmackDown and beat the crap out of Ziggler, so.
I always thought they would to make a pretty good team. Ziggler.
Tyler Breeze for the US title. Get a trend on Twitter.
Yeah, either, but then again, Finn Balor.
Well, a lot of people did say Finn Balor. I mean, as you seen there,
That would be awesome.
Daniel Bryan, no. He is good. Yeah,
Right.
apparently he's good to go again.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan, right, he loses the World Heavyweight title, he has to give it up because he hurt his neck and goes away, comes back, wins the Intercontinental title, has to give that up. If he comes back tonight, he'll win the US title, and then 2 months down the line, he'll probably have to give it up.
Well, I mean, here that Cena is leaving tonight for 2 months to do some show.
Oh, shouldn't be excited. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Exactly. He's gone. But yeah, I mean, who's it going to be? Let us hear predictions tonight at Outside the Rope. We've got some predictions here I want to read out now, actually, Tony. Let me see. Oh, here's one. Who have we got? Oh, one of our usual Twitters. Claire wants Finn Balor. That would be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
We got Tom here on email. Wants he's got some predictions here. I'll go through his one for the US title. He wants Sami Zayn.
Then again, the last time I seen Sami Zayn, he fought Cena, so, and apparently he got injured. So
David wants Dolph Ziggler. That was the original plan, apparently.
yeah, but sure, he's on the match in the pre-show. Unless I can't really see
You
him.
never know.
otherwise.
You never know. But let's just keep your predictions coming in tonight, guys. Who is going to defeat, or is Johnson even going to lose tonight? I hope he does, because, well, and say anyway, it's good as well because he's letting all these other guys come up. All the guys mid card to give them an opportunity to get on the main stage with the biggest guy in the company. So
I think it might be Kurgan from the Insane Clown Posse
that would be awesome.
or Golga.
Awesome. Whoever it's going to be interesting anyway. Tag team titles. They have to lose tonight. I've said it on Wednesday's anniversary show. That creepy. I'm sorry. Kick me off here if you want. Honest, that creepy son of a bitch, Big E Langston, or Big E was going doing that jiggle thing where he wiggles his hips. Seriously, it's gross. And now apparently Xavier's not going to be there tonight. He sent out a message today where he had like on Twitter with wee bandages around him. He'll be there. He'll try and run down and interfere. But
Bring back Spike Dudley.
you said that a weeks ago.
I would love to see that, just even for the one night, just to sort of let the Dudleys win, just bring back Spike. I think that'd be awesome.
Are the Dudleys going to win tonight?
They have to. They didn't win.
Well, they didn't win it. What Night of Champions? They didn't win it in the Garden, which was stupid. And now if they don't win tonight, there's something wrong.
Yep, exactly. They need to win.
10-time tag team champions. Was it 26, 27?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I've lost count, but yeah, they're one of the greatest, probably the greatest team still going today, and they deserve it.
They're looking good, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they look better than whenever they left.
I just want to see Big E getting put through the table. I know seeing Xavier Woods get through because that bloody trumpet.
But it's always.
I want to see them. I want to see that trumpet get shoved so far up his ass every time he opens his mouth it sounds like a trumpet.
But it seems to be always Xavier Woods goes through the table. It's never any of the other two.
Them two, however, have to go through it. See Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston does not suit being a heel. If he was suited to be a heel, he needed to be a heel where, you know yourself, he was a good guy and he was all for the kiddies and all. To turn Kofi Kingston heel, yes, okay, maybe getting over it, but to turn him really nasty.
Yeah.
Like really bad. But this new day gimmick, yes, it's annoying, it's working, it's pissing me off. Everybody says, oh, it must be working if it's annoying you and stuff like that. I understand that they're pissing the fans off and it's great, but that creepy Big E thing where he stands jiggling his hips, that actually makes me feel sick.
I think the whole thing of this New Day, I think it would have been just great as the two of them, you know, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. Why they involve Big E in that, I do not know. It would have been just a great
He
tag
sounds
team.
like, when he comes out in the top, it sounds like there's something from like a church. You know, all people.
Yeah. Unless Devon turns on Bubba and we'll bring back Reverend Devon, then they'll all be from the church.
That would be awesome.
And Deacon Batista.
No offense to people no offense to Christians who listen to this show.
And Deacon Batista, that would be awesome. But
That would be good. So the Dudleys for the titles then.
yeah, definitely.
Happy
100%.
days, good stuff. Okay, let's talk about this other match tonight. WWE World Heavyweight Title, Rollins and Kane.
I want to see Kane beat him. I think Kane deserves to be champion because how long has he ever held the title? You know, it's been
WWE champion for one day.
Yeah, that he
World
held
Heavyweight champion
for like what?
a couple of months. Then he
Yeah.
was ECW champion for a while too.
I know, but ECW, what that wasn't even a class. That shouldn't even been a title back then.
There wasn't even the original ECW then anyway.
No.
But so Rollins, I'm going for Rollins tonight.
I would like to see Kane beat him.
It would be fun to see, and especially, well, the stipulation is if he loses tonight, he's no longer director of operations. And there's been all these wee adverts on YouTube the other day about people going for like Harold Finkel doing a voiceover saying like, you know, David Otunga and should be the Raw director of operations, and also Corey Graves.
Corey Graves is awesome. I think he's brilliant.
He'd be good director of operations, wouldn't
Yeah, very good.
he? No, I don't think. I think Kane's going to lose tonight,
I think he'll lose, but I'd like to see him win it, or I would like to see
and
Sheamus.
then maybe then lose it the next night or something.
Yeah, I would like to see Sheamus cash in.
That would be interesting.
That would be great, and actually win. Because I think Sheamus would be a good WWE champion. I like him as a heel. He's better.
I'm not that type of heel he is now.
Why was wrong with him?
Hashtag you look stupid.
He doesn't look stupid. He's just special.
Moving away. 2 Hell in a Cell matches tonight. First of all, this match has been built up really, really, really well since the first start of feuding singly in July. Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt. This is going to be a fight.
Yeah, I don't know who to go for that because, you know,
I'm going for Reigns.
I don't know. Like, if you look back on, like, this, sure, Bray Wyatt disappeared for a long time and then returned in a Hell in a Cell match, sure, to beat up Dean Ambrose, and he had, like, that creepy ghost and stuff, so you never know what he's going to be up to.
He's the modern day Undertaker.
Yeah, he is. Definitely. So, I'm going to go Bray Wyatt.
No, I think it's time for Roman Reigns to get his push. I mean, he's been nothing but, you know, since WrestleMania. I mean, he was on a hot streak, and then he lost at Mania, and then it just went down. I mean, he lost the Money in the Bank. He's, you know, it just needs to.
Yeah.
He lost to Bray Wyatt. recently as well, and it's just, I think it's time Roman Reigns ends this feud. As good as it's been, I think Reigns is going to win tonight.
No, I'm still gonna go Bray.
Okay. The main event, Taker Brock. It's going to be. As Brock said on the podcast of Austin's, it's going to be brutal carnage. Do you think that's going to happen tonight in this match between him and Taker?
No, Taker will be lying around the ring, gasping for breath and
All jokes aside,
looking for a simmer frame. But no, I think it is going to be quite good. I don't know. I think it's going to be quite good. It's something special is going to have to happen because it's Undertaker's last ever Hell in a Cell match. So he's something.
but he's
special
limited
has
to what he can do.
Yeah, well, that's true. You can barely do a choke slam now. For God's sake, he's aged.
No, don't give me a flashback from 2002 with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, that's the way.
Judgment Day.
Oh God, but no, that's.
Jump Terry.
But yeah, it's. I think Lesnar's going to beat him. Lesnar has to beat him, definitely, because
A lot of people are saying Lesnar, but I mean, I think Lesnar's going to win, but you never know.
But then again, they could always go with the angle where Taker didn't beat him fair last time. He might do it tonight, but I'm still going to go Lesnar.
I think a lot of people are going for it. I think a lot of people are going Lesnar. So they are, but it's going to be interesting. So overall, you're looking forward to tonight then? I think it's going to be a great card.
I think it is, yes. It's good to see Hell in a Cell matches, but even though they're not as good as back in the 90s, but they're still good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It should be a very interesting show. For Kane to walk out as like heavyweight champion, make it even better. But
It'll be fun, won't it?
yeah, he deserves it. He's going to retire soon, unless he's like his so-called brother, the Undertaker, fights until he's 60.
No comment. I want to go in here on the check some of the tweets, and you're desperate.
The only time Undertaker is going to retire is whenever he's resting in peace. He'd be dead. He'd go down the ring. He'd be like Lord Terry Funk.
Unreal. I want to go through some messages. I want to give a wee shout out. Actually, I forgot to do it at the very start of this podcast to our new friends who are going to be hopefully linking up with us very, very shortly. We've been talking to them the last few days. They're called the GP Podcast. They're actually from. I know they're from the States, but I don't know exactly where. You can follow them on Twitter at the GP Podcast on Twitter. We're going to be linking up with them very soon because I'm going to be going on to some of their podcasts in the States, and we're going to bring them onto some of ours as well. So yeah, the GP Podcast guys on Twitter. They're also on iTunes. You can find them on there as well. I don't think I have a website. They're on SoundCloud too. So give them we follow, guys, and listen to some of their podcasts because they're actually quite good. So that's the GP Podcast, linking up with Outside the Ropes very, very soon. Now, Tony, I want to go for some more predictions out here as I'm on here now, having the wee look here. Okay, we've got Matt. Yep, Matt on Twitter says he thinks that Brock is going to win tonight. He also thinks Sami Zayn is going to answer the challenge. I think Sami Zayn could, because remember it was Sami Zayn to get injured against Cena.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All he was doing was waving his hands to get the crowd going and injured his shoulder before the match started.
Or Samoa Joe. Bring Joe up to the main roster.
What, teach Cena a lesson?
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, that would be good. Like, just choke him out. Throw him in the dumpster on the way out of the arena or something. Just leave him there.
Awesome. Liam on Twitter says Taker's been taking the Suplex City tonight.
Yeah, I can see that happening. That's Lesnar is going to destroy him. I think he's just too old now. Undertaker, he should have retired whenever he lost at Mania. He should never come back.
Carl says that I think he agrees with what you said earlier on there. Sheamus is going to cash in tonight.
Yep.
If Kane to win and Sheamus to cash in and win the title.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I would love to see that.
Twitter. So there you go. But that's going to wrap up. Well, sorry I couldn't read them all out, guys, because we're very limited to time here. But yeah, so you're saying is we're going to leave Hell in a Cell tonight with a new WWE champion.
Yep.
We're going to have Taker taking the Suplex City.
And Bray Wyatt sort of gonna
Do something creepy.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have the New Day put through the table.
Hopefully, every one of them, just repeatedly, like.
Or maybe a return of Reverend Devon.
Yeah, or Spike. I would love to see Spike Dudley come back.
You're looking for a real dream card here, aren't you?
Yeah, Spike Dudley was awesome though.
Awesome.
The boss. Do you not remember him
No,
calling
Sasha
himself?
Banks.
No, but he called himself the boss first.
That's right.
He was the boss of the Dudley Boys, and he sort of bossed them two about.
Somebody had the big long beard, no?
Yeah, I miss Spike Dudley. He was awesome.
Get him out of the classroom. Anyway, that's going to bring us to the end of this podcast. Thank you very much for downloading us on iTunes, listening to us on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever else you're listening to us, speaker as well. We're going to head off here into the sunset and watch tonight's pay-per-view. Guys, don't forget it's available on WWE Network, also available on pay-per-view. But if you're smart like us in the UK, you will not pay for the pay-per-view. You will watch it on WWE Network because it's cheaper.
And there's a lot more stuff that you can watch the next day, and the next day, and the next day for the next month, even if you only sign up for a month.
And if you sign up today, you get this month for free.
You get every month for free. And if you really, like, it'll be the same next month, you get the next, if you're a new subscriber, you'll get a month free.
There you go. So, anyway. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do appreciate that. You can follow us tonight during the conversation on Twitter at Outside the Rope, and you can also give our page on Facebook a wee like as well, Outside the Ropes Wrestling Talk Show. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. So from Tony,
I will see you when I see you.
indeed you will, and from the host Matthew, once again apologies to Ashley Robbins for our technical error. Couldn't get that out there in the studio, and we'll get you on as soon as we can again, buddy. So from everybody here at Outside the Ropes, enjoy tonight's pay-per-view, guys. I'll be back on Wednesday for more latest news, scoops, behind the scenes stories, and all the old usual pajama that goes on in the world of wrestling. Keep also keep in your questions coming in for Wednesday's show. Also keep in, we've had some suggestions in for subjects for the show as well, so keep them coming in on email outsidetheropes@yahoo.com. So from everybody here at Outside the Ropes, enjoy tonight's pay-per-view, guys, and we'll see you all on Wednesday.